Let's feet a bit wider than the hips, soft bend in the knees, closing the eyes and placing the palms over the space in the heart. Embracing our transition from the rest of our day onto our mat with a few cleansing breaths. So drinking a deep inhale through the nose, out of the mouth, exhale. Inhale, filling up. Exhale and release. Good. Another cycle like this, big breath in. Exhale and let it go. Wonderful. Enjoy the breath now as it travels in and out through the nose. Perhaps for the first time today, perhaps for the first time in several days, exploring conscious breath. So that we shift our awareness to every inhale and every exhale as they travel through our body. Noticing how this awareness on breath helps us to become more present in this moment, more present on our mats and in our bodies. Knowing that the most challenging part of our practice can often be stepping onto the mat. So now whatever arises as a result of coming to our mat is exactly what we need in this moment. In the next hour or so to be completely dedicated to your breath, your sense of presence, and to your sense of self-care. With this in mind, let's slide our palms down to our navel and start to draw circles around the navel. Noticing how this awareness on our core and this soft movement can start to generate some heat. We are deep in the holiday season now, and so it's important to keep this digestive fire going. Practice today will focus a bit on aiding digestion and cultivating our core strength. Stoking a bit of fire to help with digestion. So with this in mind, perhaps something more personal arises for you. Take a couple of breaths to set intention. Let's allow the hands to rest right over the space of the navel. From this place, we chant a single Om. Deep inhale, filling up. And gently allow the eyes to blink open. The feet just hip width apart now at the top of our mat. If you half salutations as we do to warm up into the spine. Nice long inhale, arms rise, gaze lifts, reach. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana, release your hands head and neck. On the inhale, hands can press into shins as you open your heart away from the thighs, and then feel the core gently draw in here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, strong legs, long spine, reach to the sky, gaze lifts, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, hands settle back at the heart. Good. Again, riding the breath, inhale. And bow in on the exhale. Inhaling, lengthen just halfway. Again, you can use the shins here. Feel that drawing in and up of the navel. And then exhale from that place, fold over the legs again. Inhaling, reaching through the sky. Good. Exhale, coming back to the heart. Inhale. Bowing in, exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, we rise, lifting the heart just halfway. Exhale, fold, and two more small movements just like this, but use the entire inhale. Find your flat back, open the heart. Exhale, pour forward. Good, and inhale, lift and lengthen, feel the navel draw up. Exhale, and bow. Soft knees, plant the palms, step back to your plank shape. Let's pause here. To cultivate that little fire in the belly. So on the inhales, we round the upper spine, gaze down at the navel, and on the exhale, come right back into plank, reaching heels and crown. Inhale, round up. Think of moving just the spine. Exhale, opening the heart. Inhale as the navel is higher than the hips. Exhale, shining heart open. Wonderful. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, radiating from the core. Another cycle, breath in. Exhale, straight back to plank. Knees down, untuck the toes, shift the hips back, walk the hands forward. Anahatasana, good. Begin to open your heart toward the earth. You can relax the head and neck here. Taking a few deep breaths, reaching fingertips as far forward as you can. Good. Feeling length from the fingertips all along the side of the body. Another two. And on a new breath, let's slide out, Sphinx pose. We're propped up on the forearms, elbows under shoulders. Reach through the toes, draw the heart open, and we're moving a bit here. So on the exhale, chin to chest, round the upper spine once again. Lift your pelvis off of the earth as you gaze at the belly. And then on the new breath, pelvis releases. Open the heart long through the legs. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale, opening the heart. Good. Again, exhale. Inhaling, heart opens. Last two like this. Exhale, round the upper spine. Navel pulls up and in. Inhaling. Exhale, let's round and pause when we get to the top. Just a couple of breaths, keeping it smooth. And new breath, pelvis down. Open the heart, big stretch. Good. Exhale, come all the way to the earth. Make a pillow for the forehead here. And just give yourself a moment to feel really grounded. It feels good. You might sway the heels side to side. A couple of expansive breaths into the belly. Feel it soften. Let's move into our spacious Bhujangasana, forehead on the earth, feet open mat width apart, fingertips slide back and wide. Don't feel confined to the edges of your mat. And as you press the pelvis down, inhale, begin to peel your heart off of the earth. Shoulder blades hug the spine. Good, exhale, soften. Allow this to be big or little, according to the needs of your body. And as you inhale, gently rise up. And staying long and engaged through the legs, exhale, good. Using the entire length of your inhale to rise. Savor the top of the breath, explore. Exhale, release. And you arrive back on the earth, bring the feet to hip width, palms slide back mid-chest level, hug your elbows in. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Or lifting thighs, standing on hands, Urdhva Mukha. Take as much time as you need. Move through child's pose or all fours. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. You can peel back. You can explore another shape on the way. Good. Wonderful. As you arrive, start to explore any movement that calls to you here in down dog. So we might pedal the feet, we might shake the head, yes and no. In the privacy of down dog, we can always open and close the mouth, relax and release through the jaw. Give yourself these few breaths to explore how the physical body is feeling. Where are you holding tension? Where can you soften? What can you let go of? Start to feel into your foundation now, finding stillness. Palms root down, fingers spread wide. Heart softening toward thighs as the heels lengthen away from our toes and down toward the earth. And then we move so that on the inhale we shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Find plank and pause. Engage the core, navel in, tail long. And then from that place, hips to the sky, Adho Mukha, down dog. Inhaling forward, finding plank. Connect, strong core, and then from that place again, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhaling forward, we use strength of the core to move. Exhale, press back. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. From here, let's open the feet up the width of our mat and gently dial our heels out. So the outer edges of our feet align with the edges of our mat. Step your hands back just a bit so that you can root your heels onto the earth. Keep your right hand down. Send your left hand for the outside of your right leg, avoiding the knee. Bend the left elbow and twist. So being really mindful that we're just starting to open the backs of the legs, we're just starting to warm up the spine without pushing the body. Find something that feels healing for you. Inhaling back to center, left hand moves down and forward, right hand stretches back, wonderful, bend the elbow, feel the twist. And gently release, re-elongate your down dog, step your feet back to hip width. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward in your own way, come to the top of your mat. You can allow the feet to be hip width apart in Uttanasana when you arrive. Catch opposite elbows, sway it out here. If you need to, clasping hands behind the back, press the palms. You might reach the arms up and overhead. So giving yourself this extra moment to release excess tension. Another breath. Let's release the hands, soften the knees, and roll up the spine, stacking the vertebrae. Take your time. Head and neck arrive last, shoulders roll back and down. Good, fantastic. And then from here, open the feet up the width of your mat, spin your heels in and your toes out. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, settle into Malasana, knowing that you can take us to a wider, taller Malasana if you need to. Good, and then take a moment to feel length through the spine. We'll start to move. So root into the feet, inhale, rise up. Exhale, Malasana, dropping down. Good. Take a moment here, again, finding length. And rooting through feet, we rise. Exhale, settle in, Malasana. Again, inhale, strong legs, rise up. Exhale, dropping down. Good. Inhale, we rise, arms overhead, reach. Exhale, Malasana, now to enjoy a few cycles. So when we arrive, we use the elbows to help press the inner legs open. We drop the tailbone toward the earth, we move the heart toward the thumbs, and reach the crown of the head toward the sun. You can close the eyes here. You can also enjoy that gentle sway or rock side to side, helping to get a little bit deeper. As you root into the soles of the feet, you encourage a sense of grounding. Another breath. Good. Exhale, touch the earth, straighten the legs. Heel till your feet underneath of your hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen just halfway. And as you exhale, take a big step back with your right foot. Find your lunge. Lengthen from the heel to the crown. Move the left shin forward. Open the heart. And sometimes we explore some movement in this space. You can move back and forth, side to side. Whatever feels good in your legs and your hips. Take another breath. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back to plank pose. Pause. Feet hip width apart. Take a breath in here, and as you breathe out, drop both heels to the right. Keep your hands on the earth. Good, and come through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise. And then start to shift here side to side, following your breath pattern. Keeping the core of the body engaged. And with control, we move, right? So with a controlled core, rather than from momentum. We shift side to side. One more in each direction or until you feel that you are even. Wonderful. We will meet in plank and on an exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Let it go. Empty out. On the new breath, allow your right leg to flow through the sky. If you would like, open the hip. If it feels good to bend the knee, enjoy. Especially if you're feeling an open hip, keeping the right shoulder down. Wherever you are, lengthening through the left heel. Another breath. On the exhale, pull the knee toward the nose, around the spine, shift forward like plank. And with control, upper step your right foot through. Wonderful. Find your lunge. Open the heart. As the right shin moves forward, the left heel moves back. And you can enjoy some movement here if that calls to you. Maintaining an open heart. Take another breath in. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Now with a long spine, inhale, reach to the sky, lift your gaze, Urdhva. Exhale, hands, Anjali Mudra at the heart. Good, inhale. And bow in, exhale. Inhaling to lengthen halfway. Stepping back with our left foot now into a lunge. Again, you can find a bit of movement if stillness calls to you. Just stay a couple breaths, feeling long line of energy from heel to crown. Good, inhale. Exhale, plank pose, step back and pause. Good, now with an in-breath, the heels go right. And with an out-breath, we move to center. Inhale, heels to the left. Exhale to center. Inhale, heels right. You can touch your heart, left hand. Exhale, find plank. Heels go left. Inhale, touch the heart if we're moving on. Exhale. Heels to the right, touch the heart or reach for the sky. Exhale with control. And heels to the left, touch the heart or open up. Exhale. One more each direction, any arm variation or perhaps sweeping that top arm all the way overhead, big stretch. Exhale. Good, last time to our left, inhaling. Exhale, feel plank, pause, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Press back, take a breath in. Let's unwind. Use the entire length of your inhale to allow the left leg to stroke the sky. If you would like, open the hip, bend the knee. Again, keeping the left shoulder in line with the right, lengthen through the right heel. Another breath. On the exhale, pull the knee forward. Again, rounding the spine, shoulders over wrists, and from the core, left foot steps through. Good. Find your lunge, little movement here, or enjoying stillness. Lengthening right heel to crown. Good, another breath. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling halfway, heart opens. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to the sky, we rise. And hands to heart center. Good. Let's bring our feet all the way together now. Inhale. Bowing to the earth, exhale. Inhaling just halfway. Right foot steps back, find your lunge. Catch the in-breath, open heart. Exhale, down dog, step back. Stay or inhale, forward plank. Exhale, your chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart. Downward facing dog, exhale. Straight to the in-breath, right leg rises. Exhale, step through, use the entire exhale. Good, catch the inhale, open the heart. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana, feet together now. Inhaling, lengthen. Bowing, exhale. Inhale, Urdhva, we rise. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Good, inhale. One breath, one movement. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, ride the breath just halfway. Step back, left foot. Catch the inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay or move through Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Knee in downward facing dog. New breath, left leg, inhale. Exhale, stepping through. Again, catch your in-breath, open the heart. Exhale, step forward. Inhaling, lengthen. Bow, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead, we rise. Hands to heart center. One more like this, each side. Creating heat, inhale. Exhale. Halfway lengthen. Right foot lunge, exhale. Catch the in-breath. Exhale, down dog. Knowing that we can stay or riding breath for a vinyasa. So knowing that it is breath which initiates movement. Straight to the inhale, right leg. Take your time. Exhale, pull through. Inhale. Exhale, step through. Wonderful. Halfway inhale. And bow. Inhale, rise up. Hands to the heart. Left side. And now enjoying the pattern. Enjoying movement with breath. Yeah, left leg. We need in down dog. Knowing that you can enjoy vinyasa or stay. Anytime balasana calls to your practice, enjoy child's pose. Downward facing dog, good. Straight to the inhale, left leg. Exhale, step through. Inhale. And Uttanasana, exhale. This time you can allow the feet to be hip width. Give yourself an extra moment here to pause. Any arm variation you'd like. Anything you need here to release tension. Sway the body, say yes and no through the head and neck. And you can open and close the mouth, releasing the jaw. And from here, let's heel toe our feet open the width of our mat. Heels in, toes out, Malasana. So we can stay in any krama or stage of our pose, and we might want to stay here in Malasana. We are building Bakasana, so if you'd like to move on, hands on the earth, heels together, toes wide, coming onto the balls of the feet and walking the hands forward. So I'll show every krama, but you stay wherever it's best for your practice. So it can be here, right? Knees opening. Breathing into hips, lengthening along the side of the body. This is enough, just stay. Hands can also walk back in front of the line of the shoulders. You can make a shelf for the shins on the backs of the arms, finding chaturanga in the arms. Exploring shifting the weight forward, maybe lifting one foot, the other, or eventually both. Bakasana gazes forward. Upper spine is rounding, and it's as if you are pressing the earth away from you. Option from Bakasana to float back into Chaturanga and move through Vinyasa. We will meet in a standing forward fold. So if you go through Vinyasa and you find your way into down dog, you can walk your hands back to meet your feet. If you're in a Bakasana krama at the top of your mat, just come into a standing forward fold. Wonderful. Soften knees as much as you need to. Hook first and middle fingers around your big toes. And a lengthening breath in, open the heart. Exhale, elbows to the side. Now draw your heart toward the thighs, head and neck release. Allow the tips of the shoulder blades to glide down the back toward the hips. Last 2 breaths. From wherever you are, we find downward facing dog. We'll shift forward into plank. And send our right knee to the earth, untuck the toes, dial the shin open and send your left heel to the earth, bring your left hand up to your hip. And then you can stay here or send your left fingertips to the sky. You can also sweep that top arm over the ear. If you want more, flex the foot, lift it off of the earth. Sometimes we have the space to bend the knee, reach around, and catch the foot. So any variation that feels best for your body in this moment. Good. And especially if you're catching the foot, keeping the tailbone long as you open into the heart. Another breath. And let's release with control, coming back into plank. And we enjoy the second side. Left knee down, shin open, right heel to our mat, right hand to our hip. So investigate how it feels in each stage, and then perhaps moving on. The right foot might lift. Foot is flexed. You might eventually reach around and catch the foot. Again, you can kick the foot into the hand and open up. Breathing deep. Wherever you are, we find length once again. Inhale. Exhale, touch the earth. Come back into plank. Hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let it go. Wonderful. Inhale, right leg floats up. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Try to give the knee a kiss around the spine as you shift forward. Inhale, lengthen back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, moving from the core, pull the knee in, round the spine, shift forward. Inhale, press back. Good. Exhale, knee comes forward, now step through. Give yourself a moment to feel grounded, back foot flat. Utthita Trikonasana, right hand can slide up the shin as you peel open triangle. Your time, find your foundation. On the inhale, reach nice and tall. On the exhale, thread the left hand under the right arm. Catch your right side ribs. Then as you inhale, strong the body open. Good. Exhale, thread. Find the right side ribs. And inhale, peel and torso open. Good. One more exhale. Inhaling, freeing the upper body, open up. Preparing for Ardha Chandrasana, left hand to hip. You can soften the right knee and shift the hand or block a few inches in front of your pinky toe. Take as many steps as you need to. Pluck your left leg off the earth, half moon. Again, left foot is flexed. So feel that the foundation is the same as triangle. Now we're just in a balanced space. Maintaining the right thigh, rolling open, sit bone moving under the body. Wonderful. You can take the same variation we did on the earth. Maybe bend that top leg, reach around, and catch for the foot, opening up. Perhaps the left fingertips reach you so tall if you're in that variation that the right fingertips become light. Maybe they find the heart. Another breath. Let's bend the right knee, carefully step back, recreate Trikonasana. Take your time. Good. And then listen to that left shoulder. If it has a space, take your left hand behind your back as if you could settle into your right hip crease. And as you inhale, roll the center of the heart toward the sky. As you exhale, now soften down toward the earth. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, thigh, belly, heart. Exhale, soften. Inhale, roll open, enjoy. Free the top arm, and on your next exhale, touch the earth. Come back into your lunge. Knee down, untuck the toes. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Hips shift back, right leg straightens. You can use a block to support the hands, or hands can come closer to your hips. And then think of leading from the heart to extend out over the leg. And the head and neck begin to follow. Full and expansive breaths. And on your next inhale, bend the right knee, shift forward. Good. So we're taking our right shin, tricep in front of our right shin and opening the hands a little wider than our shoulders. So give yourself lots of space. Good, and then tuck your back toes and lift the knee. Take an inhale, draw up into the spine, and on the exhale, look right, bend the elbows 90 degrees, and lengthen through the crown like you're listening to the earth. And then as we inhale, we pulse back up into core and spine. Exhale, look left, listen. Good. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, turn your gaze right, long from heel to crown. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, listen left. Good, and one more each side. Big breath in. Exhale. Another cycle in. Exhale. Good, inhale, rise. Frame your right foot once again. Step back, downward facing dog, 3 legs or 4. You can shake it out here if that feels good. You might enjoy vinyasa. You might settle into child's pose, few breaths. Good. Big breath in. Releasing, exhale. Finding downward facing dog. Good, inhale, allow the left leg to float up. Exhale, pull the knee to the nose, and again, around when you arrive. Shift forward. Inhale, press back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Good. Inhale, press back. Exhale, with control, knee to nose, and from the core, you step the left foot through. Catch and lunge. Good. Dial the right foot flat. Open up into Utthita Trikonasana. Left hand can find your shin. Both legs straight with the thigh bones pressing back. Right hand directly above the shoulder. Take an inhale, breathe into your foundation. Now as you exhale, right hand goes under the left arm. Catch your left side waist. Good, and then inhale, roll the body open. Exhale, thread. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thread. Good, and strum the body open. Stay here, expansive. Ardha Chandrasana, right hand to hip, soften the knee. Shift forward, knowing you can take as many steps as you need to pluck your right leg off the earth. Foot is flexed. Foundation is the same as Trikonasana, they're related. Feel the left sit bone roll under the body. If you're taking variations in half moon, enjoy them here. Maybe you explore the right fingertips reaching so tall that the left hand becomes light. As we maintain length in the tailbone, we stay strong in the core to keep us stable. Another breath. And very gently releasing, making our way back into Trikonasana, triangle shape. Opening up, feel your foundation. Again, listen to your right shoulder. If you have the space, take your right hand behind the back. And then as we inhale, we turn center of the heart toward the sun. Exhale now toward the earth. Good. Inhale, roll open, thigh, belly, heart. Exhale and soften. And inhale, open up. Exhale, soften. Open up on the in-breath. Free that top arm. On your next exhale, come into a lunge. Good. Back knee down. Half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana. Hips shift back over the right knee. Left leg straightens. Left toes rise. Forward fold here. Just give yourself this gift of stillness for a few breaths. Allow the breath to be smooth. Allow the breath to be full. Allow the breath to be your anchor in the present moment. Letting go of distraction. On a new breath, let's bend the left knee, shift forward. Alright, let's take our left tricep in front of our left shin. Hands again a bit wider than the shoulders, just giving yourself some space. Lift your back knee. Inhale, draw energy into the core. Exhale, look left, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Reach your right heel away. Good. Inhale, pulse up. Exhale, look right. Inhale, gathering energy. Exhale. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale, shifting. Inhale, rise up. Gaze left on the exhale. You're listening to the earth. Another time, inhale. Wonderful. Exhale to the right. Inhale, rise. Frame the left foot. Stepping back, downward facing dog, 3 legs or 4. Reset the body in any way you need in this moment. If you're in child's pose and the arms need a little break, you might wrap them around the legs or lift prayer to the crown. Take a few expansive breaths into the belly. Wherever you are, feel the belly soften. And 2 more cycles. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. We're coming to Malasana at the top of our mat. Take your time. We will meet in Malasana. Stay here, or we'll take crow a second time or build on crow a second time. So knowing we can stay here, knowing that we can bring the heels together and walk the hands forward, that might be a wonderful place to stay today. If you're flirting with taking flight, hands can come back. You can make a shelf for the shins. Give yourself a few deep breaths wherever you are. We will meet again in a forward fold. So if you want a vinyasa, you can explore floating back. Forward folding either at the top or the back of your mat, wherever you are. Wonderful. So this time, soften knees as much as you need to. And step the soles of the feet onto the palms of your hands. So the toes rest in the crease of our wrists. And then on the inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Another soft. Two more deep breaths. Very gently release. From wherever you are, come into down dog. Go ahead, inhale, shift forward, climb plank. Feet together. Right side Vashisthasana, knowing that you can modify by dropping the bottom knee or stepping your left foot in front of the right knee if you would like. Good. Top arm can reach for the sky or sweep all the way over the ear. Feel this not only in the core, but a wonderful opening for the side of the body, right? So reach for the left fingertips, another breath. Exhale, touch the earth. Left side, Vashisthasana, switch. Modifying as you need to, coming back to any other variation if you'd like. Feeling the legs stack, the feet flex. Maybe you sweep that right arm all the way up and over and lengthen through the right fingertips. Another cycle. Exhale, touch the earth, plank. Press back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. For releasing breath out. Inhale, our right leg will rise. This time as we exhale, take your right knee to your right elbow. See if you can touch the upper arm as you shift forward. Good, inhale, press back. So move just a little, then we'll land. Exhale, right knee to upper arm, almost like you can reach the armpit. Inhale, press back. Now exhale, pull forward. Explore just pausing here, where you can bend the elbows, drop into Kundinyasana. So the left elbow supports the left hip, the left toes rise, maybe the right leg straightens. We will meet in a three-legged dog. Inhaling. Good, exhale, step the right foot through. Pause for a moment, catch your lunge. Get grounded, good. Step your left foot in enough just to ground the heel and begin to straighten both legs. Knowing you can use a block to support the hands. Good. If you want something a bit deeper, fingertips can walk forward. I've also been exploring that variation of turning my fingertips toward the back toes, which can sometimes feel really nice or warm. Take a few calming breaths in your forward fold. Bring a little bend to the right knee, hands to the waist, press through the feet. Inhale, rise. Re-engage that standing leg. Draw the right hip back, the left hip forward. Inhale, reach your left arm through the sky. And as you exhale, reach out in front of you. Find that 90-degree point where you're feeling so much length, and then twist. Parvrita Trikonasana. Left hand to a block or the earth outside of your foot. Twisting right. Maybe the right fingertips float up. Ground your left heel into the earth as you draw the right hip back. Deep breath, smooth breath. Navel pulls in, wringing out the spine, another cycle. That top arm is extended, bring it to your sacrum. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana, left thumb in front of the right big toe. Find a twisting half moon as you pluck the left leg off the earth. Maintain the twist. Again, maybe right fingertips float up. They certainly don't have to here. Another breath. Exhale, touch the earth, standing splits, reach left toes to the sky, good. If you want to deepen, you can walk fingertips back in line with your right toes. One or both hands can find the ankle, or you can wrap that right forearm behind the shin, helping to draw you into the fold. Let's soften the right knee. Carefully step back into our lunge. Back knee down. Ardha Hanuman. Release. If you are feeling open enough for a full split variation, you can press the right heel away from you. Maybe using a block under your seat or a block underneath of each hand. Maybe just staying in your half variation. Wherever you choose to go, close the eyes. I won't be here long, just a few breaths to settle in. Wherever you are, think of lengthening through the spine as you enjoy a fold. On a new breath, let's slowly rise. Good. We will meet in a lunge. Step it back, downward facing dog. 3 legs or 4. Again, resetting as you would like. However it serves your body in this moment. Take a few breaths to come back into balance. Good. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg will float up. Exhale, knee to left upper arm, shift forward. Good, inhale, press back. Exhale, try to reach the armpit. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee to upper arm. Explore just pausing there, or explore shifting forward, chaturanga arms, dropping into Kundalini. Good. We will meet in 3-legged dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through the spine lunge. Take a moment, get grounded. And step your right foot in just enough again to ground the heel. Begin to straighten both legs. Use support where you need it. Thigh bones pressing back. And then we enjoy a few breaths, calming breaths in this fold. If your hands are pretty comfortably on the earth, again, you can reach them forward. Or you can turn the fingertips away from you, perhaps toward the right toes. Moving deep into that back heel, you draw the left hip back. Last few here. A little bend in our left knee, hands to the waist, press through the feet, and rise. Good. Re-engage that left leg. Inhale, feel the right arm float up. Exhale, find as much length as you can. Then twist. Crossing hands outside of foot or block. Left hand to sacrum, twisting left. Maybe your left fingertips float up, but listen to the shoulder and listen to the neck. Sometimes it's just too much, and so we can leave it out. Feel drawing in at the navel to bring out the spine. Wonderful. Good. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your left knee. Shift the right hand forward so that when you come forward, the hand is under the shoulder and the right foot is flexed off of the earth. Exactly. Again, an option to float the left fingertips up, but knowing it's just icing on the cake at this point. Foundation is more important. Good. Another breath. And let's touch the earth. Standing splits, right toes rise, nice and tall. Good. So knowing that it does not matter how high the leg lifts, but we are engaged. Take another breath in. As you exhale, let's soften the left knee. Carefully step it back, find lunge. Good. Back knee down. Half splits. Draw back. Wonderful. If you want something deeper, enjoy. If you're happy where you are, just stay there. Again, wherever you choose to go, it's nice when we find a space of stillness to close the eyes. Think of leading from the heart as we bow forward. Let's very carefully meet in our lunge. We'll breath to reset, and then we will find Balasana. As we're ready, enjoying child's pose. When you arrive in child's pose, allow the knees to be nice and wide. Every exhale, softening the heart toward the earth. And allow the core of the body to expand here and soften. This is a wonderful place to revisit your intention. Perhaps picturing that intention in your mind's eye. Repeat it to yourself. And over the next couple of breaths, come to a kneeling space. You want to be probably in the middle of your mat if you aren't. You can use a block for this shape, but we're starting like hero's pose. So we're taking a seat on the inside of our heels. Good. So on our heels on the outside of our hips. And then you might open your knees a bit here. Press your hands into the earth, give the hips a little lift and tuck. And then you can stay and just enjoy a lengthening along the tops of the legs, or you can start to surrender onto your forearms. Good. Investigate how this feels. You have the space. You can come all the way down onto your mat. Know that you can keep the chin into the chest if you're more upright, or you can open the throat if that feels good as well. Close the eyes wherever you are. Allow the process of softening to begin. If you are feeling really happy here, you can stay as long as you would like. Otherwise, the invitation is to make the transition onto your back. So come onto your back, lay down. The knees into the chest. Give yourself a loving hug. And consider in this moment how your body is feeling. Consider in this moment the energetics of your body. If there is anything you need before Shavasana, enjoy it here. Back bends, inversions, twists. Baddha Konasana, always wonderful. When you are ready, again taking your time, but the invitation is to begin to settle into Shavasana. Knowing that you can take as much time as you need, but just begin process of coming down to the earth. As you arrive in Shavasana, allow the eyelids to rest heavy over the eyes. A deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth and down. Allow every muscle of the body to soften and let go. Starting from your toes, moving up through the crown of your head. Invite yourself into a place of supreme relaxation. Knowing that in these moments, there's nothing to do, no place else to go. Stretch, reaching the hands away from the feet. The eyes closed. Making your transition onto the right side. Give yourself a moment to rest there. And gently press yourself back to a comfortable seat. Palms together at the heart. Calling for a final time your intention. We honor our intentions and our practice together with a single chant of Om. Deep inhale, filling up. Bowing at the heart. Thumbs rise to